Tax collector. Tax collector.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Courtesy Flush. Goat was just sitting there twerking for some reason. I have no idea what that was all about.
I got energy to burn off, man.
Yeah, I was not
Cold. I'm cooped up inside too much.
Yeah, Francie. Hey, how's it going, Fancy? And Tex is here as well.
Hello.
He's typing on stuff.
Yeah, I've got people asking questions
It's
about...
Christmas.
I've got people asking a lot of questions about the charger, and I'm like, just wait till it's out, please.
No, I want it now.
I understand, but
I want it now.
they need to wait. We all love it very much, but you're gonna have to wait.
It's good that it's on a day that everyone can watch it at the same time. We just like the premiere. Like, we really like watching the premiere with everybody, so that's why we're like, let's wait until everyone's available, because I hate when we're like watching it, someone's like, oh man, I was at work and I couldn't see it. I feel bad, you know.
We have a lot of people who are just like, I wanted to watch it, but you always put things on not at 3 a.m. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, I work a foundry midnight shift. And you're like, all right, fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well,
he wants to watch Tex Talks Battletech live while doing foundry work. And
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that
when you're
sounds
dropping
dangerous.
hammers onto
Yeah.
steel beams and stuff, I'm
and
sure
like
that's...
tipping over containers full of molten metal.
Yeah, just like the factory from Attack of the Clones. You're right. It's exactly like that.
You know,
Yes. That's definitely how factories work.
that is exactly how factories
Look,
work.
The guy
I'm in-
working at the Genosis factory in
Dude,
Attack
you know,
of the
that
Clones.
guy, like that guy who has like the big fucking cutting things for no reason.
Oh, you mean the chopper guy?
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what he does that for. That's a job, I guess.
I guess.
Total Obliterate just dropped 1,000 pennies. Or Fancy just did that. 1,000 pennies. Feed the music man. He's so hungry.
No.
He yearns for the calorie.
We must feed the music
Very
man.
well.
We must
We shall
feed the
feed
music
him.
man.
What is the music man eating tonight?
Well, tonight we're going to be eating the Japanese Self-Defense Force. I've been calling it just Japanese Defense Force.
Lots of people do. Don't worry.
So we're gonna move the camera down so you guys could see this fine little setup of our Christmas spread we're gonna have on our
It's time
tray.
to get easy and Japanesey.
All right, here is the tray. Bam!
Tax collector.
Nice.
Nice, yeah. Nice little tray. Let me make sure it's not zoomed in too far. There you go, so you get more of the picture in there. Our little laptop, little tiny old computer just sitting there on the side. All right, so I have now done the task of moving the camera down, Goat. So let's show them our fine dinners this evening. We're gonna have two.
I have no idea what this says.
Don't worry about it. I would never be worried about any of this.
If somebody here can read kanji or kana, I don't know.
There, let me see. Yeah, it
Look,
says
look, it
do
says-
not eat this after a certain hour.
It's a snake. It's a ration.
Yeah, and then we also have this one.
Rations.
Here's another one, very similar.
What if it contains a toy?
Oh man, this
Man,
is gonna
it's
be
Japanese.
extra
It
nice.
Probably does have a toy that sells on eBay in the U.S. for like
Hey, Goat,
$80.
would you like to open up your Christmas present?
Yeah,
Here,
thank you.
let's do it in front of the camera so everyone can see it, okay? Oh yeah, look at that. It's not a Nintendo 64, but it's gonna be just as good. How did you open that? Like, where's the thing?
There's a tear line. Mine did.
Mine doesn't have a tear line. Mine's just like, good luck. Yeah, here, look, there's my tear line. It just ripped it apart.
So we have rice or something.
All right.
I don't know.
All right, we got looks like some kind of wild rice type of thing.
Wild rice.
Yeah, look at that. It's a nice container too.
You
Then we have a pouch full of something.
Okay, this is a pouch full of. It's very cool because it's very jello-y. So it's a pouch of cool. That's what we're.
Then
gonna
we have
call it.
rice again, but this time whiter.
Well, this is the white clean rice. That's the brown rice. You got to have your white and brown rice, man.
And then these feel like little sausages inside.
Oh yeah, here we go.
They got the-
Japanese hot
They got
dogs.
the
I
three-finger
can't
death punch.
wait for
And
the
that's it.
3-finger death punch. That's not bad.
Is there no heater?
Why would you need a heater?
Because, when you're in the field. Oh, wait. That's what actual armies do.
They deploy to other
Yeah.
countries sometimes.
So in Japan, they're like, well, if I want to heat it up, I could just go to a microwave nearby. Like
They
what?
go to the back of the tank made by Mitsubishi, and there's a Mitsubishi microwave there, and they just open it up.
And it has like 50 different options, and like it has like little fucking like cat smiley face on it when you press the buttons.
If you thought weebs in the U.S. military are bad, just wait. So we've got these
Ominous
wonderful.
kanji. Yeah.
You know what
Thanks
these
for the
things look
courtesy.
like? These look like those stupid little self-sealed dinners. They call them completes. I think they have about 2/3
Yeah.
your daily amount of salt in each one.
Let's move the tray out of the way
Tex,
for a moment.
you're a cyberpunk like me. You can just call it what it is. Pre-pack choom. It's pre-pack.
It is a tiny little, like, polite amount of food. This is not made for war fighting anywhere.
It's not made for.
We have. I'm assuming this is also rice. It feels exactly the same as that. Just I can't see
That's
through it.
great. Thank you, Japan. Very cool.
This is some kind of stew or something with. I can definitely feel meat in this. So
I can feel meat in this.
there's meat in this.
Wow, thanks for
I
all
would
the subs.
Things
Yeah.
things to say out loud. I can feel meat in this.
Okay, seriously, do we have anyone who can read Japanese in chat?
No.
That would be really helpful.
Japanese
No.
is a language no one can read. They just write stuff down and then they go, no one's reading that. Nobody's gonna read this sign.
And then some random British guy
Country's been
translates it and it's like, oh, get like him, eh?
No, the whole time.
Tax collector.
Yeah, the night clerk just gifted a whole bunch of subs, man. Thank you for the courtesy. Oh wow, look,
What's
so
that?
this is probably gonna be. It feels like seaweed, actually.
Yeah.
That might be what it is. Well, look at that. 2 for the price of 2.
2 for the price of we didn't pay for it. It was a gift. Thank you.
It was a gift that's been sitting in there for a while. I've been trying to get to it for a while because the wheel was like, it is not the time. Well, guess what, Goat?
Yeah, the wheel wanted us to eat trash.
It wanted us.
Trash.
I don't know. I really liked that French MRE. That was pretty good. But this is yeah. You don't heat these up. You just consume.
Are you sure?
Why would I be not sure about this? I make.
Because you can't read any of it.
I can read that just fine. It says, "Don't worry about it." It's what it says in Japanese. I know that much. The fine print says, "Don't worry about it."
Oh wait, you have been to Japan.
I have, but I didn't like do anything. I was a tourist. Like, what the fuck? Yes, I've been to Japan. I did business there. No, I just walked around a museum. That was really cool. All right, so are we ready to consume some of these? Are you?
I'm mystified. I don't know how to prepare these. And
There's no.
somehow I don't.
You're
think-
so afraid of eating something that isn't heated. You know what?
How do
Joe?
you know? I mean, come on. This
Dude,
could be
I'm not
fine.
even sure that some of these are even food. For all I know, like
Let's
I opened
get a-
one of those and it's like that do not eat
Hold
like
your majesty.
desiccant shit.
Well, let's move stuff to the side
Where's
here.
the heater?
Yeah, don't worry about it. See, look, that makes it easier for us. And they gave one of them a spoon. They actually,
They give you no chopsticks,
No.
only spork.
yeah, spork. Well, this is honestly, it's better in the field to have something like this
Yeah,
than a
no.
pair of sticks.
I like eating with chopsticks, but if I was in the field, probably not.
Yeah, and there's that. Let's start with our meal here, the one in green, combat spork, the holiest of all utensils.
Oh.
Walking around Hiroshima. I went to a Air and Space Museum with Michael, and I had a blast there. Even though I'm the only one who, well, my cousin liked it, but I don't know if Michael cared. He was like,
Forgot the
"We could go to a
second
museum
combat sport.
anywhere," and I was like, "But not in Japan." It was fun. This is the other spork. This one doesn't look as good. It's actually more more fork than spoon. Actually, it's the first time I've ever seen that. See, more fork than spoon.
Yeah, it is. It's like they don't want you to cut yourself or something.
Here, let's take a look at that. Yeah, more fork than spoon, huh? Can't have that in a prison. All right, let's put that over there. All right, let's start with our rice. We're going to make it simple. We're just going to open the rice. Somehow.
I wish there was a way for me to take a picture of the
You could do it with Google Translate if you're boring.
All right, I'm going to do that. I'll do it after you open it.
You know they designed it for American consumption due to the tactic sport. Maybe. Or maybe they were like, I don't want to carry around a couple of sticks and I want to just quickly scoop everything up. I want you guys to know they do have spoons in Japan, believe it or not, despite what anime tells you. They have spoons.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Japanese
white rice. If it is dry. Okay, here we go.
White rice. If it is dry, what? What do you do?
From Musashisho Company Limited.
More gold, Your
In
Majesty.
Tokyo. Actually, no. Nagaoka Market
More
Town,
gold, Your
Niigata
Majesty.
Prefecture. Okay, so it's 200 grams of 286 carbs.
286 carbs. It's rice, dude.
Yeah, but it's like
it's fucking rice.
all right, no, okay. So please remove. They say please. All right, so please remove the seal/lid. Put it and cover loosely, and then they literally do tell you to microwave it.
What? They told you to
for 2
microwave.
minutes.
Wow. Well, guess what, everybody? Sorry about the bar. I didn't realize it was still in the stream there. Yeah, I guess we'll microwave it then. Do we just how many minutes?
2,
2
depending
minutes
on the model.
All right. Pop this in for 2 minutes, both of these. Make sure you open the other one. It needs to be opened up a smidge, I think.
Yes.
It's basically Uncle Ben's Easy Rice from Japan. Let's open up these hot dogs that I didn't translate at all, and I'm sure aren't actually hot dogs. It's probably some form of seafood.
It is not going to be hot dogs. Please don't. If it is hot dogs, that's going to be hilarious.
Well, prepare to laugh, sir.
No.
It is.
Oh my God.
They are indeed Japanese sausages. Look at that.
What? Oh my God, they're adorable.
Look at that. Little Japanese sausages. These are amazing. I'm going to have this right now. Hey, those aren't bad.
What's it taste like, Mike? You're a
Here.
hot dog expert.
Take a bite.
Take a bite.
I'm sure you can have that.
Oh wow, that's really greasy. That's all right.
Yeah.
I'll take. Ugh. All right. That's
Yeah, it's a little. It's the texture and the feeling is not all good, but once
No, it
you
isn't.
have it in your mouth, you're like, nah, it's not bad.
No, I mean it tastes like gas station food.
Yeah, exactly. It tastes like 7-Eleven, doesn't it?
It's just it's just covered in afterbirth.
Oh, it's such delicious.
Oh.
I enjoy that. Wow. Oh no, you're not
Yeah, it
late,
just
Mecha. I
says
just started. We
sausages.
just started. This is the Japanese hot dogs. I just opened one. Go ahead and have a hot dog, goat. The perfect Crowan MRE. Yeah, exactly. So goat is currently microwaving our. They tell you to microwave it. Can you translate these while you're at it?
Ugh.
What do you mean? Ugh, that's actually not bad.
White rice.
White rice. That's what I figured.
White rice.
So 2 things of white rice. Yeah, that makes sense. They both say they have the exact
This
same kanji on it.
The sauce.
So you got more of these white rice things. We got 2 of these actually that we're gonna have to open. What about this guy?
More gold, Your Majesty.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It felt like they had some meat chunks in there.
Also, stick it in boiling water.
Oh my God, they have microwave instructions on the back. Better make sure you bring that microwave out to the field, man.
Yep, it's seaweed.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It felt like it. I like seaweed. It's actually really tasty.
That has shrimp allergen. Don't give it to Tex, he'll die.
Yeah.
Let me double check if this one has.
Oh no, I figured that the hot dogs will be fine because, well, they're hot dogs. Now you could smell a seafood hot dog from a mile away. They don't smell nice. Don't give me that look. You haven't tried the seafood hot dog yet, goat. Do you not? That's not seafood. I mean, I see it and I'm going to eat it, but that's a different story. Dude, perfectly fine.
Perfectly fine.
It's like Spam, but like a step up.
I disagree.
You disagree? Why? For what? What's the reasoning? I want to hear this.
Spam tastes better.
Spam tastes better in what way?
It just does. It's taste, dude.
Well, I think your taste is incorrect. I think that's where I think your taste has lost. 'Cause that's not bad.
Yeah, it is.
That's okay. Here, put it on the tray so people can see it. So Goat has now got himself some of this fine brown rice, and I'm gonna have some too. It looks like there's some beans in there too. I'm gonna have some of those beans. Look at those little tiny baby beans, man. Look at that.
That's actually quite pleasant for microwave rice.
That's a very small, tiny baby beans.
Now, it deserves to go with the stew. And let me see what this... I think this is ribs.
Okay, those beans are... Well, they're definitely... They didn't hold well. Let's just say that much. But they're all right. Look at this, guys. We already got some rice, some Japanese hot dogs, and what's this guy? Go scanning it.
It's pork, soy sauce with like ginger and shit.
Does it need to be microwaved or cooked?
You can do either for any of these, dude. I'm just gonna...
Put it in the boiling water.
Just boil the pouch. Boil the bag.
Plastic's leaching in.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you don't have to worry about that for another 20 years. When it actually shows up in your system and causes some horrible disease we haven't discovered yet. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're going to invent new diseases on this stream just for
it. All right, so this next one's just a seaweed. Yeah, look at that. Comes in a little package with the little gel packs that'll wake you up from the simulation. I'm just kidding. Don't eat those. And then we have this nice bit of seaweed. I actually really like seaweed. I actually got a couple of these as a kit for when I was working with kids. And they were all like, oh, I don't want to eat that. And then they tried it.
I love that seaweed. The seaweed's great. It's always fantastic.
Oh, this definitely has... like some shrimp flavoring, but it's really good.
Oh, I'm sure it has all sorts of stuff in it. Enjoy.
That is really good.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
It's because it's just slathered in this nice marinade, and it's very good. It looks like paper, but, it's very tasty.
All right, let's try the white rice just by itself.
Dried chemical lotion. It is a very good crunch snack. That's very, very seafood, though. How's the white rice, man?
Quite pleasant.
Oh, it looks quite pleasant. Looks like it's actually well cooked, too. Reminds me of Christmas.
Crimbus.
Yeah, when my aunt would make this gigantic spread of Japanese rice and seaweed and hot dogs. Actually, she made a lot of really nice stuff. Cranberry salad was her best dish, and the Christmas thing. Hot dog sushi? You're right. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much for that great idea. Are you guys ready for this amazing hot dog sushi I'm about to have?
Dude.
I'm going to put some rice in there.
Oh, fucking damn.
I don't know how to make sushi rolls. I never worked in a Japanese restaurant
I know
before.
how to make a burrito. It's close enough for our purposes. That's not proper sushi rice anyway.
It's probably not proper meat for a sushi roll, but you know what? I don't think it matters.
Dude,
because they'll wrap anything in a sushi roll.
The Brazilians with their pizzas. You think they don't do that to their sushis too?
Oh, yeah. I see their pizzas. Those pizzas are abominations, man.
They're good. If I took you to one of those all-you-can-eat pizza places, you'd eat them.
You guys are probably super jealous at home right now, but because I'm going to eat this rice and Japanese hot dog with the
Please do
seaweed.
not call that a Japanese hot dog because it is. But all right, everyone, this is Japanese style, I guess. Holy shit.
Yeah, it does. It tastes like sushi.
Yeah, I imagine it probably does.
I just made a hot dog sushi.
Do we really have to cook these two?
Yeah. We're going to cook all of them to see what they're like.
Probably the same.
It's probably the same, yeah. The Japanese hot dogs are so good, man. I don't know why you guys hate on them.
Just sitting there like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Hot dog.
I'm going to put these on the tray so we can see it clearly, you know? Oh, yeah, look at that. Solid white rice. Let's get that brown rice out, too. Yeah, there we go. Now it just looks like prison food. It's just straight up. This looks like something they'd serve like for free at a government like library or something.
It doesn't look good. It looks like you have you know when we choose film
Merry Christmas.
You know when we choose film grain, Mike?
Yeah.
We're sitting around and we're like this or that, this or that. To someone who is colorblind, such as I, those two rices look like that. They look like those two rices look like contrast.
You know what's funny is the only sauce I will not actually eat straight up is soy sauce. I'll put. Well, I wasn't gonna eat that much anyway, because it's just rice. But I was gonna say like I actually don't really care much for soy sauce. It's like out of all the cursed things I'll put on a dish, soy sauce won't be one of them. I'm just that's salt just too much for my palate.
Curse, that's literally what you're supposed to put it on. It's like table salt for them, dude.
It's not good. My body doesn't accept it. It's like it gives me a headache. It's a weird sauce to me.
I mean, it's...
I think it's because I probably chugged a bottle of it when I was a kid.
Why?
Well, because I was a kid.
You're like,
I
soy soda.
I prefaced that with I was a kid, and you immediately went, why? Like, dude, you probably blew shit up in your fucking yard, and people are like, why are you doing that? You're like, because it's cool.
It was cool.
Yeah, it is.
And,
See what I mean? Like, I drank the soy sauce thinking like, yeah, no one will think that I'll do this. And I did. Threw up because it was a lot of soy sauce. Don't judge me, internet. How dare you? A little goes a long way. You're right. Gotta use less. Just like a Vegemite. Vegemite on toast ain't bad.
No, it's not. It's actually nice if you use the right proportion of Vegemite to butter to toast.
Yeah, instead of just grabbing a big giant ass dollop of it, like it's a sandwich. Dude.
Yeah, that's what people do. They're like,
they're
I guess this is
oh.
what they do. It's like, no, it's not. It's not.
It's
just,
supposed to flavor it.
It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like tarring on a roof.
Yeah, a lot of people put Vegemite on like it's like they're quite literally just doing tiling. But yeah, is that all the? Oh yeah, that's right. Goat still has all the other fine things cooking in there. How's the? We got more rice. All right, Mr. Goat, you open this one up. Let's take a look at this rice. Look at that. Look at that perfect flat covered there, man. How is that?
Shelf stable rice, guys.
Shelf stable rice.
Yeah, it's shelf stable, all right.
Wow, this is our dinner. That's actually not bad for white rice. That's actually really good. I know that's weird to say, but we cook a lot of rice here at the house. That's not bad.
No, it's just shelf stable.
Yeah.
For something that's pre-cooked, that's pretty all right.
Yeah. So we got lots of rice. We were not surprised by that. And then we have some stew, and we also have a ribs or something. You said? Yeah. And those are cooking on the stove right now. So
honestly, what I would do I would just make a stir fry out of all this stuff, especially because the rice kind of tastes like yesterday's rice. And that's what you want for your stir fry. Uncle Roger was right.
So much rice. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna save. See, that was from the other one. These are both from the same place, but I think
so
they're
much
different.
rice, but Mike, when you're doing heavy lifting and hauling, like
I know
80 pounds. You know what helps with recovery? White rice.
You know what's funny is the Army still serves people rice.
I know for the cafeterias and shit.
I'm well aware of that.
It's kind of sticky rice. It's not like proper like sushi rice with the vinegar and stuff, but it's all right.
Yeah. Just love the rice with a side of rice for an entree. You guessed it, more rice.
Time to push all that good food through with a lot of fiber.
People look at you like you're crazy when you say what?
Well, and it's also because you're talking about rice, which is a subject that's hard to broach in normal conversation. Like, you know what they do with rice in Japan, and everyone's just like, I have no fucking idea, man. Let's do it.
Rice is the staple I grew up with. Black beans and rice, man.
Mm-hmm.
Every day at lunch, you'd have whatever, but you'd always have black beans and rice.
I drank a bottle of ketchup. Mustard. But it was mainly because I was hungry, and that was the first thing I thought of as a kid. I like mustard, so I drank the bottle. Yeah, I threw that up, and then afterwards, I actually don't really care that much for mustard for the longest time, and now I'm only started putting it back on my food. So hey, recovery. 35 years later.
Woo!
Actually, no, I was 30 years later. 5 years old. I was 5 years old when I did that. What are you talking about, Lodestar? I didn't do anything. Look, man, you can't judge me like that. I was a kid, all right? I was supervised. They just didn't. I was faster than them. Let's just put it that way. They were like, when you see a dog running through the house, you're like, is that something in your mouth? I was that kid. Yeah, mustard is a recovery, man. Hey, how's it going, man? All right, not bad, dude. We got all the rice. Now we just got to get our stews. See how those are turning out. Looks like you're boiling off a bit of water there. Bet some people eating tubes of mayonnaise is horrible when you're not the one eating it. Yeah, I don't want to eat any mayonnaise. I actually don't care much for it. I am. I don't like ranch. I don't like ranch, and I don't like I don't like mayonnaise that much. Doesn't mean I won't eat it occasionally, but it's not my. How is that disturbing, Mecha? I just don't like mayonnaise. I'm sorry. She's like, she just can't believe it. She's like, how could you not like mayonnaise? What is wrong with you?
Well, because mayonnaise is just gross.
See, I'm glad somebody gets it. It is gross to me. I don't really care for it. You know how they make mayonnaise? With eggs. You know what I do with my eggs? I just cook them. I don't turn them into some weird-ass sauce. I'm sorry. I just eat my mayonnaise, or eat my eggs. All right. So this is the stew, right?
The translation doesn't really sound right. Like it said it has like powerful sauce or something.
Oh yeah, this is probably a hot sauce of some kind. Oh yeah, there's spicy sauce in this. So prepare yourself.
Pour it over this rice here.
No, it's too much. Yeah, it's gonna go right in there. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, it's red, so you already know it's probably going to be some kind of spiciness. All right. Well, Merry Christmas, Goat. Let's have a bit of this.
Have some of that good old Christmas rice.
I'll share it with the chat. There you go. Look at that. That looks nice, doesn't it? Nice little red something.
It's pork.
Pork?
Yeah.
Is that verified? Is this verifiable pork? 100%.
Want me fucking...
No. You don't. No. I'm gonna take your word for it.
Take a bite and see what your mouth tells you.
Yeah, this is just pork and spicy sauce.
Yeah.
It's a bit spicy, but not like burn your mouth spicy. It's just that right kind of spicy to clear your nose out. This definitely would go with that rice. Like, this is probably what you're supposed to do with the white rice, unless you're one of those people.
That's what I'm telling you.
that has to eat everything one at a time.
Yeah, that's more the ginger.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Yeah. And I happen to be one of those people, unfortunately. I have to eat everything one at a time. Weird OCDs, man. But not here. Here I mix things up. That is a very, that's a very fatty piece of meat there. Yeah, I think I was gonna say the cup was already runneth over. I was gonna say you could have just waited a sec. No, Goat is so fucking hungry right now. No, mine. I want the hot stuff.
Okay, with the rice, that's pretty good.
With the rice, this completes it.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking shit before, but like, it makes sense now.
This is actually a really good mix of food.
And you could,
Wow.
you could eat this if you had a heater. That would be pretty nice. You just have to heat up the sauce, and you can have the rice as is.
They're gonna, as I said, they could just walk down the street to a microwave or something, a vending machine or something, and get one. Like, I know the Japanese have wilderness, but they're not going to be without. They're not going to be too far away from a microwave. There's not a whole lot of where they could go. There's not some sort of, amenity like that. And that,
Probably just make a fire.
yeah, a fire, exactly. Yeah,
See it.
yeah, exactly. They could just make a fire. Perfect idea.
Who gives a damn about giving your position away?
Just no. You just take it to the local place, and you're like, I wish to microwave these. I'm in the military.
They probably would. They're very polite. Their wilderness has vending machines. Yeah.
they just take the microwave with them. It's part of their backpack.
No lie, I've seen so many when I was there. I figured that might actually be true. I mean, there's probably just a long ass fucking one of those yellow or orange extension cables that just goes deep into the woods. Like, oh man, I can't wait to get this sweet yam soda. Oh boy.
I actually want to try a sweet yam soda now.
Michael tried it.
Yeah, you can't.
Michael tried it. I believe he had a bad experience with his gut, but I think he said it was all right.
Yeah, speaking of bad experiences, good. Don't eat that stuff too fast, boys and girls.
Why? What's going on?
I'm just a little bit nauseous.
Uh-oh.
It's just, no, I'm not going to puke. It's just really strong stuff, and I eat it quickly.
Well, it's also because we're a little hungry. I'm a little hungry. So let's get this thing out onto the tray. It's very sloppy.
Yeah, Chinese. It's Chinese pork rib stew.
Oh, man, look at that. This is a very messy plate, but I will tell you, that looks pretty okay.
That looks 3 out of 5.
That looks okay. Here, just put the rice on the thing like you did. Like, empty some of the rice out, and then move your sauce into the pan. That way you don't have to make a giant mountain. There you go. Look at that.
Oh, look, Boat Bomber's in chat. He says, thanks, Mecha. Waffle House has it all.
Holy shit, these ribs are a top dollar.
Holy shit.
Would you like to try a rib, Tex?
I wouldn't mind. I just was going to ask.
This is the best damn MRE meat I've had.
This is rather
here's
warm.
a tissue. Yeah. Tissue's right there.
That's
God
okay.
damn.
That's not bad. Like in an MRE, you had a whole fucking MRE of this.
Fuck.
That is really good ribs. Oh my god.
It's all right.
Look, I know we
ration,
could.
though?
Yeah, I was gonna say we could probably make better ribs, but anybody could. This isn't a ration, and it's ready to go.
It's all right. That is a compliment.
You want another piece?
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, that's very good, Goat, man. This is not bad. Let me tell you what, the Japanese, they really know how to make a solid, shelf-stable MRE with very tasty options. I wish more places would do. I mean, this would save so much more money if they just did this. The Americans, I mean. Hey, Samurai, welcome to the Courtesy. We're just eating an MRE.
Just going to have some MRE.
All right.
So what we need to do is
Hot dog.
Like it I'm not trying to say that Boat Bomber is crazy.
Oh,
Boat Bomber is fine. He makes wonderful little art films that I enjoy. And one of these days, one of these things is going to get noticed and get huge. I just mark my words, because they're just getting crazier and funnier and weirder.
yes.
And I learned a lot about cheese. In his cheese video, I learned a lot about, how the Dutch used cheese to destroy things. And that was an amazing bit of, history. A lot of people didn't know that, but the history of cheese as a weapon, very important.
I think it's teriyaki sauce or something.
Chinese.
Yeah, Chinese still put teriyaki sauce in their food, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Boat Bomber, that's how I describe it, is because, like, people say, what does Boat Bomber do? And I'm like, yeah, he makes a small art film.
It's like a light teriyaki.
Yeah, and people are like, what do you mean small art film? And I'm like, it's avant-garde. And then I'll send it to them, and they'll go, this is really sophisticated. And I just start laughing, because then I'll tell Boat Bomber, and, we'll both have a giggle.
What if I get my mom to watch the Charger premiere? Because I'm going to be there.
I don't
know anything about the channel.
Your mom would be like, I don't get it.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah,
No,
it's like us showing our parents video games. They're like, "Wow, that's really great." They're really great.
I show when people are asking me, like, what's good stuff to watch, I'll send them like one of Boat Bomber's like just short videos, like Chains or something, and just be like, check this out. No, just because it's wild and different, and I want people to see that. I want people to see games made of cardboard, because I'm convinced, I'm utterly convinced that there will be a wave come along and take one of these talented people up to the top very easily, because it's so unique.
All right. Well, don't eat the rest of that now. I have some plans. I have things I wish to do.
Then I should eat them before you ruin it.
No.
I'm good though.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're going to get, I'm sure we'll make other food after this anyway.
I'm not. I'm done, man.
What?
Yeah.
When did you eat last?
Like 3 hours ago.
Oh, all right. I thought you. See, the thing is, I don't see you through the day, so I just assumed
I
you
took
were.
a late lunch. I had like all the team meetings and shit at work before.
All right, that's good to know. All right then. Well, that is our Japanese MRE, but I actually have a nice Christmas gift that I got that I wish to share with the stream, and I want to bring it out and try it out for us. What?
That?
Oh no, goat. Oh, well, the cups. Yeah, let's bring the cups out. Let's show what Boba sent us.
Boba sent us some cups.
In these very trying times, he has sent us a generous gift of rare Pepe.
He sent us rare Pepes as cups in these trying times. Like, that is, he sent us 3 rare Pepes as cups. And I mean, kingly gift.
Indeed.
Kingly gift. And Boat Bomber, I just want to tell you, man, it's amazing thinking all these years later, Space Station 13 or not, whatever we're playing, we're still hanging out. So it shows we're doing it right as content creators.
Yeah, look at that. We got our Pepe cups.
Look at you. I choose you.
This is great. Now it's time for one last little gift that I got. One little Christmas magic that we're going to add to the stream. You ready for some Christmas magic? It's like Frosty the Snowman.
I am waiting for my stomach to turn.
You're not going to have a stomach-turning moment with me. Trust me. Watch this.
I watched you electrocute hot dogs until I smelled something that I believe was first smelled when Edison tried to prove that AC was problematic.
Burning elephant.
Oh yeah. All right. So with it there, we were.
No.
Yes.
Hold on. Should we sing the song because in the Legion we started singing that song instead of from Jet Ranger. We were saying hot butter, can't you see?
Yeah.
Got a
hot
fever.
butter, can't you see? It is the hot topper. That's right. We, from Presto, the new hot topper. You might be wondering to yourselves, what in the cinnamon toast fuck is this? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's exactly what you think. It looks like something a pesticide man would use to spray for bugs, but it's butter. Basically,
what it is like, how there's a hot glue gun where you put the solid glue stick in the bottom?
Oh, I have that in my room.
Yeah. Well, it's like that, but with butter. You put the butter in the bottom and it sprays it out the top. This was a thing that was sold for many years as a fine kitchen product, and you put a whole thing of butter in the bottom of there.
It's never been used. It's brand spanking new. Look at this. The plastic hasn't even yellowed. I mean, the yellow parts are yellow, but The white is still clear. This is new-ish.
It's pretty amazing, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. It is essentially a iron for butter.
Oh my God.
I just opened the inside of it, and look what's inside. A little treasure chest filled with all kinds of neato things. Like a baster, so you can baste your corn with the butter.
Oh, of course.
Electrified butter.
Yeah, you want your plug-in butter.
We have a pressure nozzle.
You know?
We have a high-pressure nozzle just in case you really wanted to get the point across.
So Seb says, why am I not surprised that the editor has a hot glue gun for recreational purposes next to his bed? Listen, he likes to create sets all the time.
It's funny because I actually use it to fix stuff more than anything. It's like like little plastic shit that breaks. I always use it. But yeah, you're right. So here's the little paper it comes with. It comes with this very old parchment that just says helpful hints. After each use, remove the cover, leave the cap on the nozzle, and pump out any topping remaining in the pump mechanism. This will keep toppings from solidifying in the pump. The cover may then be replaced.
Notice they just say topping. Like, you could put gravy in this if you wanted.
We can't stop you.
Yeah. Well, take a look at what's in the inside of this thing.
Game?
That is the electrode bath where you just put the stick of butter and turn it into.
And look, there's a little rubber gasket on the top.
In case you wanted to make all of your popcorn damp, the hot topper.
Butter hot.
So there's no. Okay, I want to point out there is no. Oh, here's the instructions.
Hot topper. It's not. It's not a. It is. It's high pressure dairy. Because it is under a pump, so it's like liquid hot. And someone in chat said hot topper. That sounds sexual. And I was like, I guess they should have done that in the commercial, but I'm sure the commercial just had some old grandma walking up with this thing and just at waist level spraying some like hot butter on stuff and being like, there, your corn's done. It's
that's
just
the target demographic.
Yeah, they're like, you don't have to carry a hot cauldron of butter anymore thanks to technology.
If they sold it today, they absolutely would have gotten one of those Gachi Muchi guys to do it and target the Zoomer audience.
They would have had it bukakiing things. They would have. They would have just. They would have leaned into the memes. It would have been sold by influencers. It would have just been.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, what have you found?
Okay, so here is an entire page of suggested uses. Are you guys ready for this? You can, for the spray nozzle, spray it on popcorn, bread dough, meats, poultry, vegetables, cereal, sweet potatoes,
cereal,
grits,
cereal,
sliced fruit, popcorn, fake broil pans, baked broil pans, fry pan griddles, roaster casseroles, waffle irons, and gelatin molds. Now, the pans actually make sense for something like this. If I worked in a kitchen, I probably wouldn't use a spray anything, but if you're being quick about it, I guess that's a quick way to do it. And then there's the stream nozzle. And that can be used with pancakes, waffle, French toast, potatoes, rice, noodles, vegetables, fish, and seafood. Syrups, like pancakes, waffles, French toast, sweet potato cereal, ice cream. What? Wait. So you're like, I need a little butter on that ice cream, man.
You just sound like as you go on reading, you sound like the rant of General Ripper, where he's talking about fluoridated water. He's like, ice cream, Mandrake, children's ice cream. So you're just continuing.
Hot buttered ice cream.
Hot butter, can't you see?
You can put cooking oil in this, heated or unheated. Also, salads, if you're...
Yeah.
And seafood.
What I need is just, madam, could you please bring me my buttered salad?
Now, for the brush mechanism, they recommend you do it for corn on the cob.
King Henry VIII. That needs to have a picture of King Henry VIII's fat face on the side of this thing.
Yeah.
And it just says Adventure Ho.
Dude, you can do this brush mechanism with the warm bread, bread dough, meats, poultry,
just
seafood.
bread dough. We know you just eat bread dough. Spray butter on it.
Just sandwiches. Like
I need to butter my sandwich.
It just says sandwiches. So yeah, you could butter your sandwich, I guess.
Taste indistinguishable from the common strawberry.
Garlic bread. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Toast, bagels, English muffins.
I want a salad that gives me a heart attack.
Pancakes, waffles, French toast.
You gotta get Chippy
seafood.
one of these. And Tom Bombadil.
That's right, the hot topper. So let's give this thing a whirl. I'm going to be right back while you guys chat a little bit about the hot topper.
Hot butter.
Or whatever.
Yes, I would like to bring the hot butter around. Imagine if that was a thing.
So you can...
No. Hear me out. Imagine that you're sitting there at a restaurant and you're sitting across from your loved one and... You know, they've dolled themselves up and you're just having a pretty quiet dinner. And they bring your entrees and the music isn't too loud. And, you know, they bring both your entrees and you dig in and you clink your glasses and you drink your wine. And the garçon comes by and he asks cheese, you know, to put on the top. And you're like, no, thank you. Pepper? No, thank you. And then he pulls from behind his back in his holster. Butter?
I feel like I've just aged like 20 years.
Butter.
Should have gotten Orson Welles to market this if he was still around.
Oh, the French.
Yes, when you're having corn.
Yeah.
It's just dollop it with hot topper butter.
Butter.
Butter, yes.
Yes, I believe the gentleman should be buttered in the butter room.
Ugh. This did not have a beverage portion MRE, nor a heater, nor napkins.
Yeah, they were like, if you're thirsty, go fuck yourself. I mean,
if you're thirsty, just go to a water fountain.
Yeah, go to the vending machine located in the field. So we have the butter hot machine.
We have a butter hot machine. Why are you not impressed? This is like the most impressive thing.
Butter.
Okay. Remember, no, Mike.
Okay.
The reason I frequently have such a dour expression, other than the reasons I touched upon, in the whale gun video, is that I have a functional memory. Now, the functional memory has informed me that at a previous point in this very room, we did operate a similar, yet different, product from the same corporation, Presto. Now, it was called the Hot Dogger, and had a picture of a delightfully happy dog on it. What the Hot Dogger did was conduct a number of amps through hot dogs as a fuse. And it used the wieners as a fuse, and they blistered and popped and burned, and it smelled like ozone and ruin.
It's like something Randolph P. Checkers would invent.
It's imagine if you had a light go out in your house, bang, fuse gone. The light goes out in your house, and you're like, God fucking damn it, the light went out in my house, and you walked over, and instead of a fuse, you just put in a hot dog. The smell that would greet you as soon as that just clicked on is the smell in our house from the Hot Dogger. It is horrible. It is a Westinghouse. No, sorry, I don't want to sully that man's name. It is an Edisonian experiment done with pork for cooking. It is not pleasant. If you want to ruin hot dogs for everyone, purchase a Presto Hot Dogger. It is better to have a glass top stove and throw the hot dogs at it Benihana style.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Yeah.
It is more pleasant to take the hot dog as is and iron it with any domestic iron.
I'd try that.
Any domestic iron, low or high starch, as you will.
More gold, Your Majesty.
I like how when we opened that and we were reading the menu, it's like, no, this art's all wrong. That's not the target demographic. Because it was all like 1950s idealized.
Yeah, well, that's what we realize is these are the manifestations of an attempt to solve problems that don't exist. This is some company going, those housewives sitting around on the benzos don't understand what they want. What they'd want is a gun that sprays butter. And maybe 10 people bought it because, yes, indeed, they were tired of heating butter a normal way and they wanted a butter gun. Yeah, I spend so many hours heating butter. If only I had a machine that did it for me.
Because I was just waiting for the goddamn heated butter.
I would still be married if I had a butter gun.
Oh, God. I don't know if that's a marriage worth saving, if that's what it depends on.
Hey, man, it's all about small sacrifices.
Like your wife gaining like 50 pounds per baby.
All right. Take a look at this.
Uh-oh.
So yes, it does look like a shuttlecraft from Star Trek. I do like that.
Does it crash and burn like
I didn't put a whole stick in there because we're actually we have one stick of butter left.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun,
And then it just
dun,
kinda
dun,
clicks
dun, dun,
close.
dun, dun. Oh.
And that's it. That's quite literally it. I stick some butter in there.
gun.
There's a pump
Butter.
button on the top. I press that down, and then a magical rainbow spray of butter will come right out.
I'm sure that this 1970s era butter thing, as soon as we plug it in, it
Brought to you by Ledco.
Yeah, it's gonna be like we're just gonna smell like hot solder.
Oh yeah,
I'm not
this thing-
trying whatever comes out of that.
What do you mean you're not trying
I'm not.
whatever's coming out of that?
I'm
Oh
not.
my god. You're so afraid. You're so afraid.
I'm not afraid. Fear implies there's an unknown. I know exactly what the consequences for.
All right, can I
reading
say
would
that
be.
as we plug this thing in, if there is a bang and the stream goes down, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Let me go get an extension cable.
Wait, Merry Christmas. We love all of you. Thank you for tuning in. If there's just a bang and it disappears.
Da, dun, dun, dun. Let's look at chat.
This is some bad stuff. This is all right. So we're sitting there. Look, chat's hanging out. I'm going to say the JSDF ration from this looks like a limited use ration that would supplement other stuff, but from what they provided you guys, it looks perfectly edible.
Hot
And-
butter, check it and see. I got cholesterol 903.
Hey guys, have you ever smelled an electrical fire? You're about to.
That's a hot dogger. This one at least has like an actual insulated cable.
All right, so Thorax is saying I should make butter bullets. Let me tell you a problem, okay? A lot of bullets, e.g. most of them, are made out of lead. And so lead... Oh, no, I don't have to explain ballistics and metallurgy. All right, cool, we're good.
I found the power cable.
Let's get back to butter. Look, we're plugging the butter machine in, Squick. So if there's a fire at
let's do
location
it.
redacted, Squick did it.
Here, let's
Squid
move
gave
the-
us another cursed item from a bygone
Here, just
age
set
of
that on the kitchen
Americana.
counter. Yeah, set that on the kitchen counter. I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
plug this
Squick
in.
got us another gift of a bygone era of Americana, and it's fantastic, as it is dangerous. It is as dangerous as the Presto hot topper.
All right. She's all plugged in.
Oh no!
Now
Don't
we
tell me
just-
this is what you're using your Pepe mugs for.
Oh, I am not going to put butter in these. These are way too cool. I'm going to put other liquids in them
Yeah,
that
put those away then.
that I plan to actually consume. All right, so I'm just going to set this little fine buddy right here. Look at this. It's just doing its best. I have it plugged in, and on the back there's a little LED right next to the white cable.
Bionic, you're going to need to admit that rice cooker's gone.
When that turns on, that means that the thing is ready. Actually, I can see it's
the
getting
rice
hot.
Bionic's rice cooker and crock pot. Her 1970s crock pot is fucking toast. That thing is tits up. You need to get rid of it. You cooked nanner water in it. You're gonna need to salute it and bury it in the yard and cover it with lye. It is done.
Playing BB2A. Thanks for the courtesy.
Do not use that for anything else. It will smell like molten rubber bands for all time.
What if we send BB an MRE.
I don't think. Okay, Bionic, do you want to eat an MRE? Because I think it would be giggling and swearing.
It's not bad. Look,
Depends on the MRE.
Look, we make great choices here. So
Yeah, we're about to have the electric butter experience.
the electric butter experience. This is actually something you won't find on any.
Tired of using the stovetop? Use electric butter.
Dude,
the future.
We could be making so much money if we did this shit, but like in the clickbaity way.
All we'd have to do is get people to soy jack face and point and then be like, we play with the Presto Butter Man.
I covered... Goat has third-degree burns on his hand and smells like a barbecue. Gone wrong. Gone sexual. Not clickbait.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all it says is that when the light comes on, then it's ready to go. To serve, unplug the cord from the wall outlet, and then from the unit, the melter dispenser can be used at the counter, table, or grill. So once you've melted the butter, you have a time limit, but you can walk around with it as a cordless butter dispenser device, or syrup,
Okay,
or seafood, or whatever you want to pour out of that thing.
Bionic Babe asked us to list good and bad, really good and really bad MREs, and not say which one is which. Chili Mac.
Okay. Chili Mac.
Tuna.
Okay, hold on. Let me see the current spread of U.S. MREs, because you don't want to spend shitloads of money getting the foreign ones.
Yeah, you just want to spend shitloads of money getting the...
You can get the whole fucking pallet of them for about $150.
Oh, this thing is getting warm, guys.
You want an oven mitt?
No,
All
it's
right.
not hot. It's just warm. This is good.
All right, let me get the menu, and I'll list off 6.
Look, the light
light's
has come on. Go, give me some bread, man. Get some bread.
All right, meatballs and marinara sauce,
Toast what?
cheese pizza slice, chili mac, beef ravioli.
I got a plate.
Let's see,
Let's put it on this plate.
Italian sausage with peppers and onions, and chicken chunks.
All right, there's my piece of bread.
Those are a wide selection of the current MREs. Oh, God.
Look at that spray.
That looks pornographic.
I don't know if you guys
Oh
can
my
see
God.
that, but it's
Yes,
just-
my lady, may I squirt upon your toast?
oh God, look at all that.
That is horrible. We're gonna get
He hot topped
banned.
my toast until
There you go.
I smear it.
Wait,
Hold on.
Maybe that's their commercial though. Think about it, because it's like, oh, do you have any Grey Poupon? Oh, you want to hot top me and then squirt? You know, it just shows that.
Oh God, no. Wait.
What have you done?
Is the table buttered now?
It could be at any point.
Mike, please don't. Please don't do this.
There we go. Now I'm ready to
no,
butter
no.
this thing. Look at that.
No. Oh, what? Why are you brushing? Does it? Oh, it's dripping.
It's dripping with butter.
Oh my
Irish
God.
butter that we had. This is the last stick too. I didn't. Put the
Oh,
whole
the
stick.
nice. Oh, good.
I
The
didn't
good
put a whole
butter.
stick in there. Don't worry.
Oh, good. Yeah, no.
Just put a little dollops in there.
Just a few
I'm actually
dollops
on
so
the
we can
board
paint the
with you.
toast.
Oh man.
Ugh.
Now that toast is ready to be cooked,
This
man.
is very lewd.
It's
What?
not even toast.
Well, okay. Let's try it with the no holds bar spray.
Oh, you want to see what it can do at full tilt?
Yeah.
All right.
Stop,
Oh
no,
God.
Stop,
No,
It's
Mike,
already-
please. It's
already seeping
saturated.
the other way through.
It has 4
I'm just
America's worth
spraying
of
for
oil
rats.
in it.
I mean,
Mike, if there was any more oil in
Yeah,
that,
the
we'd
US
have to call the
Marines would break in the
DOD.
door.
Your Majesty.
oh man. Yeah, I better be careful with that. Well, look at that, everybody. It's buttered toast.
Paula Dean would be proud.
Paula Dean would be
Butter.
proud. It's just a bit of buttered bread. Very buttered bread.
Buttercock.
Mm.
Yes.
Mike, please, no.
Go,
It tastes
Your
exactly like what you expect buttered bread.
Butter? Yeah, you're just eating butter. Mike
Your
eats butter.
Majesty.
Christmas meal.
That's it. Look, I have my buttered bread, and I got my hot topper. I got my friends.
I'll go see if people are pulling money out of the Patreon after this.
I
You
got
have money
plenty.
for butter and bread?
Oh, it's so good.
Someone demands monthly butter update videos.
I don't mean the taste. I mean just the
Your
application that I could walk around with hot melted butter
You could-
and just be like, hey, need a little spritz, you know?
What if you
I'm
got
walking
like,
up like, hey, guys, need a little spritz?
What if you got like a?
Yeah, there you go.
What if you got like a belt holster for that thing?
Oh
I
my
hate
god!
this.
I'll be quite honest with you.
barbecues.
I just love this design.
Imagine a shoulder holster.
Yeah,
Imagine.
so cool.
No, it's too
Imagine.
thick for. Oh no, I'm not thinking of the target demographic.
No. Imagine a shoulder holster for this, and then like you pull it out, like someone's like, "Give me your money," and you spray him in the eyes with hot butter.
Well, there you go. I'm sure a lot of people are probably wondering what this, if they just tuned in, like, what the fuck are they watching?
Chat's kind of going nuts.
Yeah,
Mike, we do these things because Mike hopes that like the target audience, and I don't mean like the
Wait.
kind of people that end up
Wait,
watching.
Erdania says people are going to be added to the Patreon after hearing about the hot topper, wondering what the fuck is up with the robots.
Yeah.
this is by Presto.
Mike's target audience, as in what he wishes he'd attract is people that just are like flipping channels and they see this and they're like, what the fuck?
Well, they
I like-
show up for the what the fuck and they stay for the what the fuck.
Yeah, I like getting people's attention with the what the fucks, and then they go, oh, these guys are just normal. like this is normal for them.
I want someone to engineer, and because there are pepper spray guns and all sorts of things, I want someone to engineer a butter spray gun that uses like a cordless drill battery or a laptop battery or something, and charges the butter to hot steam, so you could instantly hot steam cook something in butter or defend yourself with a little bit of garlic butter, because I think pepper spray is a bit too dimensional. I think we could have some garlic zest, to our self-defense options.
I agree. I think all of these options are great.
I think that would be fair.
Yeah.
Just a little, just maybe some olive oil and some thyme.
Something
some
that you can,
basil.
something to add some aromatics.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could probably put, whatever you want in the side of that, and just be like, oh, the house smells. Now it smells like cumin, and everyone's like, cool, my eyes.
Yeah.
I'm all for this.
More gold, Your
Anyway.
Majesty.
That is the end of that. Thank you so much for all the pennies. My God, 1,000 pennies.
People want you to continue to eat these.
Okay, well, I will. I have plenty of other little MREs we're gonna eat, and I'm sure we'll put something else in the hot topper we're not supposed to.
Gold, Your Majesty.
It's fun. It's fun. It's also very much a Christmas dinner.
Gourmet self-defense, Mike.
It's wonderful. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for enjoying the meal with me, Goat.
I was enjoying it until you took that thing out.
Hot topper.
I can't help it that
see?
I can't help it that you can't appreciate Presto's fine product. I have more, by the way.
Frito says, you got one of them butter vapes, bro?
Yeah, that's what the middle schoolers are all about.
Yeah, man, they gave up on nicotine. They moved to butter.
No, it still has nicotine. It's just.
I think that's a better option for most people. But I will say we do have another fine Presto product.
We do.
Yeah, we do. Another one for another time.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, I'd probably.
At least for me being here.
Anyway, we'll be back again on Friday for Hitman and Last Express, maybe, depending, because I think it's Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Probably not.
No, Saturday is Christmas Eve. And Saturday, the Charger
Saturday's the
comes out.
Charger.
Yeah.
Saturday, I get my mom to watch. No, I'm not. Gonna
You
do it.
do not make your mom watch
No,
that.
I'm not gonna make. I haven't even told her anything about the channel.
She would just be like, your friend is very autistic. That's what she'd say.
Yeah.
It's true. We all are. We're just one big autistic family here.
Well, as we like to say, what it did, the spectrum of the Legion. We are a blur of ideas.
It's a rainbow.
It is.
Mostly. We can't tell.
I can't tell.
Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah, someone's like the text the Legion is a rainbow, a spectrum of many things. I was like, I can't tell. I think I just see a bunch of weirdos.
All right. Well, on that note, I guess we will step on out. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Meryl
Yeah.
Crimble.
And Merry Christmas. Have a good one, everybody, and take care. Bow, ban it down. Do 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 do.
Ow.
Ow.
BPL Spectrum.